Today, our world is experiencing history in the making. COVID-19, the newly identified coronavirus, has thrown the world into a chaotic, terrifying, and frustrating pandemic. With healthcare workers on the front lines helping the over 2 million cases worldwide, individuals are being urged to self-quarantine, wash their hands, and stay 6 feet away from each other. Honestly, it feels like one day everything was fine, and then the next, everything was upside down and turned around. So, what happened? With much research, scientists have limited it to two possible origins for COVID-19. In one scenario, the virus evolved to its current pathogenic state naturally in a non-human host and then jumped to humans. Researchers have proposed bats as the most likely reservoir for SARS-CoV-2, as it is very similar to a bat coronavirus. However, since there's no cases of direct transmission, it's likely that there was an intermediate host involved. In the second scenario, a non-pathogenic version of the virus jumped from an animal host into humans and then evolved to its current pathogenic state naturally within the human population. For instance, some coronaviruses from pangolins have a similar structure to that of SARS-CoV-2. A coronavirus from a pangolin could have been transmitted directly or through an intermediate host as well. Overall, the analysis of SARS-CoV-2 and related viruses found no evidence that the virus was made in a laboratory or otherwise engineered. The first suspected case of COVID-19 is believed to be a 55-year-old individual from the Hubei province in China. That case dates back to November 17th, 2019, more than a month earlier than doctors noted cases in Wuhan, China, which is in the Hubei province. At the time, authorities suspected the virus stemmed from something sold at a wet market in the city. However, it's now clear in what is a pandemic, some infected people had no connection to the market, including one of the earliest cases from December 1st, 2019. COVID-19 stands for Coronavirus Disease 2019. This disease is caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus. While COVID-19 is commonly called the coronavirus, coronaviruses are actually a type of virus that are named for their appearance. Under a microscope, the viruses look like they are covered with pointed structures that surround them like a corona or crown. There are many different kinds, and only some can cause disease. Some of them can cause colds or other mild respiratory illnesses. Other coronaviruses can cause more serious diseases, including SARS and MERS. Additionally, coronaviruses are common in a variety of different animals, but rarely an animal coronavirus can infect humans. SARS-CoV-2 is thought to spread mostly from person to person through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby or possibly can be inhaled into the lungs. The droplets generally do not travel more than a few feet, and they fall to the ground or onto other surfaces in a few seconds. In addition to inhalation, it can also spread by touching a contaminated surface and then touching your eyes, nose, or mouth before washing your hands. This is why social and physical distancing is effective in preventing the spread. COVID-19 has completely changed my life. I normally make myself extremely busy, juggling volleyball, music, school, workouts, and other activities, but now my days consist of completely random things in addition to school. I read, watch movies, practice yoga, cook from scratch, or even teach both of my moms how to play guitar. Recently, my family and I played disc golf, which apparently is quite prominent in Mobile. While others I know are completely bored during quarantine, I'm so happy to be spending so much more time with my family. During quarantine, I've become thankful for a multitude of things. First, I'm incredibly thankful that my grandma is living with us so that we can take great care of her. Second, I'm thankful that my family is safe. It sounds obvious, but many people are constantly risking their lives to save ours, which brings me to my third point. I am so completely, entirely grateful for all of the healthcare workers taking care of the people in need. They are truly our world's greatest heroes, and I will forever be thankful for them. Overall, COVID-19 has definitely changed one main view of my life. I realized how often I take things for granted. Just simple things like going to the store, going to my friend's house on the weekend, going to the gym in the mornings, or even going to school every single day. Before, it felt routine, even monotonous sometimes, but now it requires masks, gloves, and a whole lot of hand sanitizer. And that's only if I can actually go. So much has changed in such a short period of time. While I know the future can seem scary, and we face many changes daily, I would like to end with a final quote of hope. Stay positive, because better days are on their way.